The Big E is America's only multi-state fair celebrating the rich history, culture, and traditions of the 6 New England states. The 17-day event has grown to become the largest fair in the Northeast. And as Steve Kiltonick tells us, this year the Big E has a big mood.
It began as the vision of Joshua Brooks, who wanted to create a venue that would develop and showcase an agricultural New England and help area farmers and businesses. Brooks and 12 community leaders purchased 175 acres of swampland in West Springfield. In 1916, the group convinced the National Dairy Show to move its annual extravaganza from the Midwest to the East. In the fall of 1917, 138,000 people gathered on the grounds of the first Eastern States Agricultural and Industrial Exposition. No one could have foreseen that this event would last 109 years later, surviving 2 world wars, devastating hurricanes, floods, and a COVID-19 outbreak to remain one of the top 5 fairs in the country. Whether it's the world-class musical acts, agriculture, food, the rides, the skills of a master craftsman, or the circus under the big top, the Big E has something for everyone, drawing a record-breaking 1,600,000 through its gates last year. According to Gene Cassidy, last year was the Big E's most profitable year in its history, taking in $6 million.
The Big E has been part of my life since my childhood. I have so many memories of this property, and that's what draws people to the fairgrounds. You know, it's family memories, friendship memories, the tradition, the American way of life.
Each year, a different Big E theme is coined and marketed.
This year's fair theme is the Big Mood. But the big mood is like the mood of everybody should be happy on the fairgrounds. And of course, there's a tie-in to our agricultural mission, and that being cows. Before
heading out to enjoy the fair, Cassidy, along with employees of the Big E and other fairgoers, attended the Bishop's Mass. Held under the Circus Round Top on the first Sunday of the fair, the Mass is a long-held tradition.
For 50 years we've been doing this Mass here. It just shows you that faith, fun, they all go together.
Mass is also held Sundays at 8 a.m. at the Storrowton Village Meeting House. Bishop Byrne mentioned a few of his Big E favorites.
Well, I'm going to see definitely the pro-life group in the Better Living Pavilion. And I love the Dingle Pavilion. But other than that, it's pretty much cream puffs, and cream puffs are my other 3.
Food is always a big draw at the Big E, and back again are some of the all-time favorites, like fried Oreos, corn dogs, the Crazy Burger. Maine potatoes always draw huge crowds.
We have 90 new food products on the menu this year. We probably have as many as 20 or so new food vendors, which is important to try to change things up each year.
Some of the new foods include the iconic Big E Cream Puff, with a brand new flavor, espresso, for that extra kick. Mauritius Farms Moon Nug, its chicken nuggets filled with maple-flavored ice cream, applewood bacon, and rolled in frosted cornflakes. And this from Macho Taco.
This year we're introducing the deep-fried chile relleno, which is kind of our take on a carnival chile relleno. It's a poblano pepper battered, deep-fried stuffed with ground beef and cheese.
Throughout the century, entertainment at the Big E has always been top-notch, with many headliners taking to the Big E Arena and Court of Honor stage.
So we've got an interesting, eclectic musical entertainment that spans every genre, every age group. You know, people like me can go see Foreigner, and our kids or grandchildren can go see Kid Laroi, who I have no idea who he is.
At the Avenue of States, the 6 New England states celebrate their history, culture, and traditions, including various products, businesses, and tourist attractions. Rocky's Hardware and V1 Vodka are 2 local businesses at the Big E with a Catholic connection. Rocky's Ace Hardware is owned by the Falcone family. Rocco, the 3rd-generation owner, is a lifelong communicant of St. Mary's in Longmeadow. Brian Bowler, a parishioner of St. Cecilia's, spoke about the latest innovations in outdoor grilling.
So we have 2 of our best grilling partners here in outdoor cooking this year at the Big E. Traeger wood pellet grills, the #1 brand in wood smoking. We're also featuring Uni pizza ovens, The outdoor pizza ovens have been a big trend and growing popularity over the last few years.
Boer said faith is an important component of the overall business strategy.
We are rooted in service. Service to our customers, service to our communities. We want to be a good partner in the neighborhoods we serve. We also are very active in the community nationally. Ace Hardware partners with Children's Miracle Network.
Paul Kozub is the owner of V1 Vodka. His headquarters is in the former St. John's Catholic Church in Hadley. Kozub's 100% organic spelt grain vodka is distilled in Kamień, Poland.
We've been at the Big E for 19 years, so you always got to innovate and do some new things. So this year we have 2 new concept bars. We have a Christmas bar that's obviously all Christmas cocktails. And we also have the Smoking Dragon bar, based off of Krakow and the Smoking Dragon of the Wawel Castle in Krakow, which is one of my favorite places in the world.
The White Christmas Martini comes in plastic Christmas ornaments, while the Blushing Dragon cocktail is made with food-safe dry ice for a smoking effect. Kozub got the idea from Harry Potter.
You know, in today's world, people want things that are photo-worthy, Instagrammable, and not only does this drink taste amazing, it looks pretty cool too.
Kozub is a longtime communicant of Most Holy Redeemer in Hadley with his wife and 4 children.
One of my social media sites is called God Family Duty. I put God first in everything, and that's kind of been one of my guiding principles. If you treat other people with respect and follow the first and second commandments, you know, your business should grow.
Kozub tries to live out his Catholic faith, which he tries to incorporate into V1.
And I'm so grateful to be Catholic. And more I want to speak out that V1 is a Catholic company and that we support traditional values, and that's important to us.
In the Young building is the Dingle Peninsula Pavilion, which has been a fixture here for 25 years. Off the western part of the peninsula lie the Blasket Islands, whose inhabitants spoke only Gaelic.
But there was no jobs there, it was fishing primarily. And so the first Blasket Islanders came over to Hungry Hill in Springfield, you know, late 1800s.
Over the next century, many of the islanders assimilated into Western Massachusetts, bringing with them their craftsmanship, which is on display at the pavilion.
Our presence here has really reopened and reconnected people. We have our visitors from all over New England, but particularly from Western Massachusetts, that come to share their family stories with us. And we've now got 12 businesses here bringing their extraordinary artisan crafts, all made back in their workshops on the Dingle Peninsula. And it brings this extraordinary sense of craftsmanship to the Big E.
True to its agricultural roots, the Mallory Complex showcases various farm animals and livestock, doing their best to catch the judge's eyes and go home with the top prize, the Grand Champion ribbon. During this showmanship competition, various dairy breeds, including Brown Swiss, Holstein, Red and White, and Ayrshire, are displayed by their young handlers.
The judge is judging how the people present their animals and how they walk them and how they're clean, and they judge how you control the animal, how you set their feet in place, and what they're looking for basically is the person that can do it the most correct and the quickest.
New England's great state fair, an autumn tradition that will never disappoint, whether you're young, old, or somewhere in between. For Real to Real, I'm Steve Kiltonic.